Chandler Jones joins us, Patriot rookie defensive end. Chandler, Zach Gelb here. How are you?
How are you doing? Doing well.
I'm doing great. Now, I understand that you're a Syracuse guy, and my uncle went to Syracuse, so he's a big Orange man. I went to Temple. You had all watched that Syracuse-Temple basketball game a few months ago where the Temple had the defeat?
Yeah, it was a good game, but, those Philadelphia teams always come back.
I will give you this. The Orange did upend the Owls this year at Lincoln Financial Field right after Thanksgiving. Doug Marrone is going from Syracuse to the Bills. What do you see as your former head coach in Doug Marrone as he goes to the NFL?
Yeah, Doug he's a great coach. I feel like he's a phenomenal coach. I'm excited for him. Actually, me playing on the Patriots, we get the opportunity to play against him twice a year. So, I'm excited to go against him, and good luck to him.
So now let's take it back to draft day. You get your name called. You're going to the New England Patriots. What was that moment like taking you back to draft day?
It was great. It was a great moment. My family was happy. Both of my brothers were very excited. I was kind of that missing puzzle. I had two brothers that are professional athletes, and then I was that last piece. So, that was a great day in the Jones residence.
Your brother's actually playing in the Super Bowl. Have you been talking to him this week, or what has he been saying about the game coming up on Sunday?
Yeah, I spoke with him yesterday. I really haven't had a chance to see him a lot, but we spoke. I was just giving him some tips and clues. We both faced I faced the 49ers, and he's getting ready to face the 49ers right now. So now I was giving him my input, and he's ready to go.
2 weeks ago, you and your brother got ready to prepare against each other. Now we have two brothers coaching against each other in a Super Bowl. What were some emotions your family felt leading into the AFC Championship game 2 weeks ago?
It was a great time. It was bittersweet. My mom and dad was happy either way. They get to go to the Super Bowl no matter who wins or who loses. So it was a bitter time, and I actually didn't play in that game. I was out with an ankle injury, but my brother's here, and I'm happy for him.
How is your ankle right now? Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm just rehabbing, and we'll be back.
So take me through a rookie season. What is it like for you coming into this league, coming right out of college, then you go into the NFL, you play your first season with the Patriots. You had some injury problems, but what are some things you need to improve with your game, and what are some things you really like going into the NFL this year?
Basically, my improvement is my upper body strength. I feel like I can get some upper body strength and get even more stronger. I can improve on my pass rush. My numbers kind of fell off toward the end of the season, probably due to my ankle injuries. But just working on my durability.
Who was that player that really took you under your wing this year and really showed you the ropes of the NFL? Who in that Patriots locker room is that leader on the defensive side of the ball?
It was definitely Vince Wilfork. When the day I was drafted, he followed me on Twitter, and he direct messaged me and said, "Hey, here's my number. Let's get to work. Let's start right now." So he definitely put me under his wing, and since day one, he's still doing it to this day.
We're talking to Chandler Jones, and Chandler, expectations are high for this Patriots team. Every year it seems like if they're in the playoffs, they're expected to get to the Super Bowls. How did you interact this year with the fans? Because their expectations are high. Some fans aren't happy that you guys didn't get the victory. I'm sure you aren't either the other week.
Right. With the fans, definitely. I communicate with the fans a lot, over social media.
Via
Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Chan Jones, at Chan95 Jones, that's CHAN95 Jones. But I'm always interacting with fans. I respond to everyone. And, when I do get those negative responses, I just choose not to respond, and they'll get the memo.
Zach Gelb here live in New Orleans, Super Bowl 47 between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens on Radio Row, WHIP, Philly's #1 college radio station, talking to Chandler Jones. And Chandler, growing up when you and your brother were playing in the backyard, did either one of you imagine that you could get to a Super Bowl like your brother will play in come Sunday?
Well, not in a million years. I started playing football when I was playing Pee Wee. I played for the team was called the Jets. And we went out there and we played. It was a dream come true to actually make it to the NFL. And now that me and my brother both are in the NFL and he has the opportunity to play in the Super Bowl, it's just a great experience and a great opportunity for him.
And your brother's a big-time UFC wrestler, your other brother. So what's that like, seeing your brother on the TV being a UFC guy? Because, you have your other brother NFL, but what's that like UFC?
Yeah, it's great. I brag about my brother all the time. He's a light heavyweight champion of the world. And I feel like it's just a blessing, At first, I didn't support it as much, but now, that he's the champion of the world, I'm like, hey, I'm jumping on the bandwagon.
This 49ers offense, it's very explosive. You look at them, Colin Kaepernick has been an absolute phenomenal story this year. Only played in a few games, but now he's leading that team over to the Super Bowl. If you were going up against him, if the Patriots win the Super Bowl going up against the 49ers, and you guys did play him once this year, how would you try to contain Colin Kaepernick? Because if he gets outside of the pocket, that's very lethal when he runs.
Yeah, actually, we did play him this year. We played him on a Sunday night football game, and he plays that read option, and he's a dual threat. He can throw the ball pretty well, and he runs it phenomenal. So when you got a quarterback like that, all the pressure goes on the defense to stop him, and once you stop him, I feel like you have a better chance of winning.
Going back to that 49ers game, it seemed like you saw two different teams. The first half, you guys were down a lot of points, and then Tom started to generate that comeback, and then the defense had to make a stop. What happened in that 49ers game? What did you make out of that slow start?
Just some adjustments. He made some checks and adjustments, and you just pick up on the team's tendencies, and then and we started to come back.
Chandler, I appreciate the time. Thanks so much. Best of luck to your brother this weekend, and let's get you on again real soon. I appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.